Another trading week just ended, and this week was actually very slow in terms of trading for me. On Monday, Tuesday, I didn't get any setup. My first setup was on Wednesday, and this week was actually not the best because all the trades I took this week were losers, and I actually ended up losing a 100k challenge with Alpha Capital that I was doing. On my funded account, my 200k is currently looking pretty bad. I have like zero point 0.5 more to lose the account, and my personal isn't really looking the best, but it's okay. Could be better, but it's okay. And overall, I'm not worried. If you think I'm worried, I'm not. But the thing that got me worried is the reason for this account to be in a negative drawdown, right? I know deep down, if I were to follow my plans, all my accounts would be looking super good. I would technically be making videos on withdrawals right now, but I'm not following the plan, right? I'm not following the plan, and that's the only thing that's making me worried. And I've gone through my data and I've seen that the strategy works, but the problem is the person, the psychology of trading. So I've been doing a lot of work on that recently because it's been a year plus that I've been making this mess. Actually, the mess started when I started making profit. When I wasn't making profit and losing account, I wasn't having this problem. But since I started making profit, I tend to be making tons of errors, not following the trading plan, and then losing the accounts, which I suffered to get following the plan. So you get it. So that's the only thing keeping me worried. But the accounts, I'm not really phased about them because I can easily get them back when I follow my plan.
Oh yeah, I stayed up, put my head on and I prayed up, I worked hard and never gave up, I just struggle motivated.
Yo, we're live on the charts. So these were the trades I took this week. As I mentioned before, on Monday, Tuesday, I didn't get nothing. The first trade I got was on Wednesday, and the second was on Thursday, and I'm going to break down that real quick. So first of all, I'm just gonna replay this so it doesn't look too messy. So my thought process, the first thing I saw was basically, if you notice, UCAD was going on an uptrend, right? As you can see right here, and this was the last swing low for me. So that's where I had my markups, right? This happened and price tapped in on Tuesday. So what I was looking for was for price to take this low that was created on Tuesday around 10. Price did take that around 15 o'clock, which is like 3 o'clock for me. Immediately price took that. I was looking to take a trade. So then I go straight to the 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes. So on the 5 minutes, what I'm looking for, you already know, which is a low, a high, and a break of that, right? So just gonna forward this real quick. Boom. So right here, price confirmed the entry. But the thing is, I didn't take this trade. The trade I took was on GU instead. So I felt this trade wasn't going to work because of the reaction I saw. So instead of me taking this trade on UCAD, I took another trade on GU to replicate this trade, right? But the cool thing or the crazy thing is I got stopped out on both. So this one, if I had taken it, would have been a loss. And on GU, I did take it and I took a loss. So anyways, I avoided loss, turned to a loss anyway. So it wasn't really nice for me, but it is what it is, right? So eventually it went to stop loss. Moving on, this was the first loss of the week and wasn't looking nice actually. 1 sec. I'm just gonna go to the 1 hour, which is this. Come on. Yeah, so the second trade I took was on Thursday. As you can see right here, I was buying, but right here I was selling, right? So price technically switched bearish for me. If you notice right here, price broke this low. When price broke the low, it created a push, created a high, then it broke this, right? So immediately price broke this. This was, I think it happened on Wednesday evening. So when price broke this, I'm looking to be selling. You get it, right? So something like this. So the next day, price did come into the zone. When price came into the zone, I was looking for sales. So I'm just gonna forward this real quick. Didn't melt a bit though, like really. Forward, boom. So immediately price came into here. This was around 9 o'clock in the morning. I actually was watching, and this entry was not the best, my brother. Like this entry was not. To be honest, I don't know why I took this, but I did take it. I took it because this thing took hours, bro. It started from 9 something, and then it broke around 2 something, and I was like, so basically what happened was price created a high, created a low, created a high, right? So what I wanted price to do was to break this one, but instead of it breaking it, it created this week, right? So what I mentioned before, if price is to weak the low, I need price to break the wick and not the initial body. So price couldn't break this right here. Price didn't break this. It created this wick, right? What I needed was price to break this wick. Then price created this wick again. What I need is price to break this wick. So it was so annoying. And eventually price broke it. I'll show you right now. Eventually price broke it, right? I waited for like hours. I was just sitting here literally, like I was doing other things, but I could have avoided this because this was just like a trend line or something. What's it called? A triangle. Literally, price was just respecting it. But eventually, I got stopped out. Right? I took it. Immediately, price broke this. I took it and I got destroyed real quick. Like I got tapped in. Boom. I got tapped in somewhere here. Price broke here. I got tapped in somewhere here. I'll show you the loss over here. And I lost more because there was some news, and news made me experienced a little bit of slippage, and I lost more than I anticipated. After that, I was driving actually, and I got a re-entry. I'm gonna forward this right here. See, if you notice, price broke the entire high, created this high, created this low. Right. So what I was looking for was price to break this low. Once price break this low, this is a re-entry for me. So price did that, and I took it. Me being super confident. I felt it was going to work by all means because I control the market, right? So I took it. I was driving. I didn't impute my stop loss, and me being me, price went to my stop loss, which was fast. Price went to my stop loss. Oh yeah, I got tapped in, and actually I saw it late because I was driving, and I used market execution. So my initial entry was supposed to be somewhere here, and I got in somewhere here, right? And once I got in, I didn't impute the stop loss like I mentioned. Price started to rally, and then went to my stop loss. But there was no stop loss, right? So first mistake was using market execution. The second mistake was me not imputing my stop loss, and because of this, I lost more than I could chew. Actually, like I lost more than I could chew. I eventually closed this trade the next day, which is super horrible, but I did close it the next day because I didn't want to hold over the weekend because I was already in a big drawdown, right? I didn't want to create a big mess, but I did end up losing what I was supposed to lose, right? So just to keep the story short, I removed my stop loss. I got stopped out. There was no stop loss, and price rallied. And instead of me losing, for example, 1,000, I lost literally like 2,000. Part of this, I'm just sharing because it's what happened, right? I'm trying to be honest in this channel, so that's what happened. I'm looking to learn from it and go from it. So for just to end the week, we had 3 trades technically, which is expectation minus 3, minus 1, 2, 3, minus 3, and reality. Just gonna do this real quick. Reality minus should be minus 3, but I actually lost more than minus 3. But money wise, it was more than minus 3, which is minus 2 is to reward, but reality, I'm just gonna put it as minus 3. But in terms of the money, I really lost more because here I was risking I think 500, yeah, but I lost 700 because of the slippage on GU. Here I was risking 500, I lost more because of news. Here I was risking 1k, but I lost more because I didn't impute the stop loss. So it was literally a horrible week in terms of strategically it was okay, but psychologically it wasn't. So we're looking to grow, right? That's the whole point of this weekly breakdown. Most times your strategy is going to be working perfectly, but the problem is going to be you most of the time. But you just have to keep growing. You just have to keep growing because I could literally stop trading right now, but the thing is, what am I going to do? So the only thing I have to do is for me to improve myself, for me to be better, for me to journal this trade. I actually just journal this trade on my journal, and it's left for me to grow from it because if I'm gonna stop, that's on me. Like, there's a saying, the only traders that fail are the traders that quit. So do not quit. Even if you're going through tough time, do not quit. It's going to get better. I promise you that. You're going to see that from my story. So let's keep going. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. And if you've been watching the video and you learned something from it, please give it a thumb up. And thank you for watching once again. See you in the next one. Bless.